Hello and welcome to the world of Pisces. Pisces, I hope that you all are radiating positive energy at this time. Let's hop into it, get a universal message, and see how you guys are doing on the soul's journey. Okay, so what are the messages to Pisces on your soul's journey for their highest good? All right, Pisces, let's go. Okay. You have courage. Awaken the warrior of light within you. This is the 43, which breaks down to a 7. You got to be smart about what you do. You have to think about it, manifest it, take action towards it, feel it passionately from the root, build yourself. This is somebody who has been less fortunate, who's let fear control them, who started from the bottom and got to work their way up, who's never been given an opportunity to embrace something or to be free, always struggling, have something going on, putting things or people before them. Okay, this is have the courage to awaken the light within you. Don't be afraid to outshine somebody. Don't dim your own light for the likes of someone else because someone's uncomfortable with how bright you shine or just who you are. Live your life unapologetically who you are. Nobody's meant to conform and be the same as others. This is the universe telling you to have the courage to be yourself. Have the courage to shine your light, even if it outshines other lights. You can't apologize for who you are. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Have the courage to be who you are. Be smart about the moves and the action you take, though. Okay? So this is your guidance here on your soul's journey, just to have the courage and awaken the warrior of light that lives within you. All right. So let's hop in, Pisces. Let's check up on the energy of you and your person, and let's see how they feel about you when it comes to love, romance, and relationships. Remember, take these energies how they resonate for you. If it's not your story, don't try and make it fit, all right? You can stick around to the end. There may be something that becomes relevant for you, but if not, you can carry on to the next video respectfully. Thank you, Pisces. So let's see what's hidden in their emotions. What do this person want to talk to you about that's deep down in them? I feel like this person has a lot of things they want to tell you, but they don't, about how they feel. This is somebody who don't speak to you about how they feel about you. This person I'm channeling is somebody who wants to tell you how they feel, but they never do. So what's hidden in those emotions? That's what I want to try to bring out for you, Pisces, to see how this person truly feels about you on the real. Okay, so let's hop in. What is this person hiding from Pisces? Ooh. I miss the old you. I miss the old us. Okay, so something's definitely changed. Okay. Don't lose faith. Good things are ahead of us. Okay, so this is somebody who's optimistic about the future. Okay, they still believe in this. They hoping you do too. Okay. Or maybe we haven't finished our journey yet in the past life, and now we're here together again. So this is someone who thinks that they've known you before, someone who feels like this connection didn't happen by accident. There's something deeper there. You're somebody that they can't shake. No matter what happens, they always find their way coming back to you. Now they feeling like it's a part of fate, or like there's some unfinished business, that you are a love from a past life. From time to time, we will have a happy ending if you and me both empathize and love for our true selves. Okay. From time to time, we will have a happy ending. Okay, so this person, it feels like they want to, it's like some form of commitment. It's like they want to have the courage to make you an offer, and that's their desire as a happy ending, to actually have you, to establish something, to be real with themselves, to take their feelings into consideration, to not be ashamed of loving the person that they've got these deep emotions for, somebody that they can't shake. So it's like this person is battling with themselves. I don't know what the energy is around, what the community is like, the environment, but it's like some form of shame there, or embarrassment, or just uncertainty about what the world around may think. Right? But truly, this is somebody who want to be with you and establish some form of relationship or partnership, out of their own truth. Okay? They want to explore their feelings. They want to empathize with their feelings. Okay? But I feel like something's kind of like blocking it for them. And it may be their own insecurity. So, yeah, they have maybe confidence issues. I'm choosing myself, okay? So I'm choosing myself. To me right now, it's just like, I want to feel what I feel. I want to be honest with myself. I want to stand in my truth. And my truth is I have some form of feelings for you. Okay, so Pisces, let's hop into this reading and see if we can break down what this person is talking about or what they going through. Okay, I'm trying to see which deck I'm going to use. I guess the original. All right. So, Pisces, let's talk to your person. Let's see what's going on with them. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay. The truth is, I want to invest into you. The truth is, I want some clarity around what's happening, but I don't, maybe I can't afford you. Okay. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse is, basically not empathizing, not having enough, feeling less than, right? Feeling like I'm off balance somewhere. Okay, so this person wants to speak about investment. Okay, what is it going to take? Can I afford, Pisces? How can I sustain this relationship in a physical sense? We got to have money. Are you, okay, so they looking at you like, I want to invest into you. They think you're high maintenance, but it's like they don't understand that you don't base your relationships off the value of money. Okay, and that's what I think is here. They need to know that. What is the truth? What are your values? Like, how much will it take to take care of you, sustain you? What is it going to take to, kind of like ground this situation? Ooh, the Seven of Swords. Because they don't want to be played, okay? They may look at you like a little player, like you may have secrets, or this Seven of Swords could be simply them wanting that clarity, not really knowing what you want, or is there someone else, or do they have an ulterior motive if it's you looking in, like, so it's like the sneaky, not knowing if I could trust this situation. Not knowing if I could trust in what I truly feel. Afraid, fear of stepping up. Okay? Wanting to hide something. I don't know. I feel like this person has a confidence issue too. Okay? The Hangman in reverse. Unaware of your standards or your stature or what you're willing to accept from them. Okay? Unaware if there are enough for you, unaware if they can handle you, unaware if you're going to invest into them like they invested to you. Okay, what's the challenge here? The Ace of Wands in reverse. Being able to have a breakthrough. They feel like you're a hard shell to crack. It's hard to have this breakthrough, either for them speaking their truth to you or for you opening up to their truth, trusting in them, believing what they saying is true. Okay, what's crossing the energy? And it's the Eight of Cups. Wanting to be more fulfilled, wanting to some form of satisfaction, wanting to be happy, wanting to move to a space where we could be emotionally available, emotionally expressive, happy together. So this person wants to be fulfilled by you. They're just unsure of how to approach you in that way. Even if you've been dealing with them for a long time, even if there's been intimacy, it's hard for them to establish something real, something concrete, something that a foundation that something real could be built on. It's like that's their fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, fear of what's hidden, unaware of what your reaction would be if they just decided to open up and be honest with you. Will you invest into me? Okay, so let's talk to the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, what type of investment is this person looking for? Okay, the Strength card. Okay, they want someone who's strong enough to deal with their personality, with their job situation, how their income comes in. This is somebody who wants somebody who's strong enough to accept them in their position in life. You know, I don't know how this person makes their money. I don't know what they invest in, what they out here doing. But it's like, I need somebody that's strong enough to handle it. You know, so this person may be, you know, I don't know, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so they want some, okay, this like a person who don't have much. Okay, a person who don't have much. Nine of Wands. Okay, somebody who's strong enough to not give up on me when times are tight or when I'm down, or because I feel like this is somebody who's not yet quite established in life, somebody who isn't rich or a millionaire or have all the money or that can take you out to dinner every day, get your nails done, buy your wigs, or you know, stuff like that. I just feel like this is somebody who has limited means, but they're working their way up. They're investing into something. Is you strong enough to ride with me while I'm on the bottom? You know what I'm saying? So maybe this person insecurities is surrounded by their finances. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I can't offer you the finer things in life right now, you know, because I simply don't have it. So what are your requirements? You know, so this person just wants somebody who's strong enough to stick it out with them until they come up or, you know, get their big break. Okay. So the Ace of Swords. Honest and truth, clarity, right? And it's the High Priestess. Oh. So they realize that they can't really hide nothing from you. You know, they feel like you see right through them. They feel like they, you know, the awkwardness of conversation, the awkwardness in the past of the conversation is them stemming from feeling like I can't lie to Pisces. I can't be sneaky around Pisces. I can't hide anything from Pisces because they have this feeling that you already know them. You already know who they are. Remember, this is someone who thinks this is a part of fate, who feels like you're somebody from a past life, like somebody that I've known before. They got this sense of closeness to you, but insecure about saying it, the real reason why they fucking with you or trying to be close to you, or you know, it's just that this person can't really hide what they feel from you. They feel like they're a glass mirror and you have the eyes and you see right through them. Okay, so the Eight of Swords. So they trapped in their thoughts. They in fear. 8, 9 swords. They fear something. What is this person fearing? Like, I'm trying to understand this right here. Wow. They feel like it's too good to be true, right? The fear is that this could turn out absolutely fucking great, right? This is exactly, they fear what they know. They fear their own truth. They trapped in their own thoughts. They fear greatness and success with you. I don't know why. It's crazy though. That high priestess is like an all-knowing spirit. They fear themselves. You could possibly be dealing with another Pisces. Someone who thinks they already know you, already could read your mind, tapped in emotionally. I know this is a great thing, but I'm a choose not to see it for that. I'm going to go deep into my intuition and make up all these things, right? I don't know. They fear themselves. They fear having something good. They fear that you may be too much for them. They fear that you won't ride it out with them, that you won't start from the bottom. They insecure. This is someone who's capable of loving you, but they insecure with themselves. They're afraid of their damn self. They're afraid to get caught up and love somebody and one day it end, or they get played, or they get cheated on, or they get lied to or manipulated. That's it. That's what their insecurity is. They living in their ego. They care about what people say or think. They care about their image. So they can't be the one. The player can't get played. So if I open up and commit and want to invest in somebody, that means they got to know my truth. And my truth is I am not who I say I am. I am not as financially secure as I pretend to the world. And that's the ego. That's a materialistic person. That's a person who care about how the outside world views them and who they date and who they see and how they dress and how they talk. This is somebody whose insecurities are stemming from caring about what other folk think or say about them, how other people judge them. Okay? So the truth is, yeah, they may have a little money, they may have something going on, but the truth is they're afraid of you seeing them for who they are. And once you learn who they truly are, will you still want to be with them? Will you feel like they not enough for you or they can't provide you enough? So this person kind of thinking about it on a physical standpoint, not a spiritual standpoint or an emotional standpoint, right? Look, fear of judgment. They need to come up out of that box. They need to rise to the occasion. They need to follow their intuition. They need to put their insecurities to the side. They need to take a chance on what they feel. And they're afraid of what they feel. They're afraid of judgment from others. Queen of Pentacles in reverse comes with the Emperor. They need to stand up. Okay? Keep people out your business. The Emperor runs the show. Okay? The Emperor runs the circus. Okay? This is wands, fire, the mind, right? This person let their mind mislead them, and in turn that can mislead others. But this is the Emperor, right? This person needs to learn how to take control over their life, their thoughts, their feelings, and not care. If I run the world, everybody do what I say. I don't fold to the commands and thoughts of others. This person needs to stand up and recognize how much power and strength they actually have. They need to go inward. Because you dealing with you, the high priestess, the all-knowing, you're gonna figure out they're insecure, and I think that's what they're afraid of. But really, they have the power of 100 men. They just have to trust in themselves. The breakthrough, the challenge is for them to break through their confidence issues and stand up and be the ruler of oneself without fear of not being able to be flashy. I mean, the Emperor, you manifested. The Wheel of Fortune, great things, fate. This person, whatever they're investing in, whatever type of job they do, whatever they got going, I feel like it's going to be beneficial one day. But because of their insecurities when it comes to men or women, because I don't have it yet, because I'm only acting like I got it. If I let somebody in and they see that I don't have it, will that my insecurities make me feel less valuable? Or my insecurities make me feel like I can't give a person, I can't lavish you with the finer things in life. Maybe this person want to wait till they already got it. They don't want to go through the what it takes to get there with a person. They want to already have it, right? So they're insecure about where they stand financially at this point. It's like a lot of things has an influence over this person. The Three of Pentacles. They also fear third party situations. Okay? They fear rejection. They fear you may not want to be with them if you find out their finances is challenged or that they've been living a lie. They feel like you might not want to work with them at all. Okay? And they don't want to miss that opportunity. So it's like with this Seven of Swords, they plan themselves out of an opportunity to have a great relationship because they living through their ego and they letting their mind control, their thoughts control their situation because their thoughts is becoming their reality. Their insecurities they so focused on their insecurities that you might see right through them and see their insecurities. They're afraid of that. And because they're afraid of that, they feel like if Pisces see all my insecurities and know my money ain't where I say it is, then maybe they don't want to fuck with me. Maybe they might not want to build anything with me. So I'm afraid of that. So I hide my truth from Pisces, even though I feel like this is a part of fate, even though I feel like you could be somebody from a past life, because I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop, what I feel for you. But I'm going to sabotage you because of my own insecurities, because of my own ego, because I ain't where I want to be right now, because I ain't where the standard of life tell me I should be. Because my bank ain't up like I pretend it is. Not that I ain't got nothing going on, but when he come out as an emperor is not financially challenged. So in the Wheel of Fortune, right? Yeah, I started off, I needed investment. My business starting off small and it hasn't grown yet. But I'm looking at this emperor to the future. You will be financially secure. But because I'm not now and my insecurities are holding me back and I'm playing myself out of an opportunity to have a great relationship because of my financial status. This person. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. The lack of confidence, the lack of being secure, the lack of finances. This person may have a lot of money to you, Pisces, but in their mind, they don't have enough. So they don't know what your enough is. They don't know that you may not be materialistic like that. They may not know that it don't take money to love somebody. True love, right? So they just they just plan themselves because of all of the things that they feel they don't have. But they don't know the things that you value isn't money. And that's their problem. They think you value money. They have stereotyped you. They have put you in the category of every other man or woman today. We all want money, want to go out to eat, want a hair done, nails done, need a new car, need some new rims. They have stereotyped you as a materialistic person, someone that they love, want to have a relationship with because they feel maybe you make more money than them right now. Maybe you have it all right now. And because they it's just something about them fronting about what they have or how much they have or feeling like they don't have enough to care for you or you may have more than them or that they've been living some form of lie. And if they build a relationship with you, you're going to find out. I just feel like it's ego and insecurities that's preventing this connection from having this breakthrough, having this foundation built. because of one's own mentality. Not because of nothing you done, but because of one's own mentality. I hope this reading makes sense. The Six of Swords in reverse. So therefore, they continue to live in chaos in the mind. They can't make peace with theyself until they be real with theyself and stop hiding from theyself and learn to speak their truth. Learn to be in their truth. And I feel like that's something they really want to do, just unaware of how to do it. With the Hangman in the reverse. Unaware of a way to build their own confidence and get out of their own way. They want to choose themselves, right? And all you have to do to choose yourself is keep the promises you made to yourself. Show up for yourself. Do what you told yourself you was going to do. Be yourself unapologetically and unafraid. Don't care about what the world around thinks of you or what people have to say, right? This is so elementary to me. You know, at this point, at this day and age, and these moments in life, who cares about what the next person thinks, especially when they're not putting food on the table, they're not contributing to my lifestyle, they haven't worked to be where I'm at, they haven't had the experiences I have, they're just people passing through with a fucking opinion that does not matter. And your person, this person, or either you just haven't figured out that concept yet. Maybe this is someone who has some growing to do. You know, they want to choose themselves. They want to be honest with themselves. I just feel like they don't know where to begin. King of Cups. They have to form some form of understanding of who they are. They have to trust that their emotions are real and true. Okay? They have to become aware of who they are, basically. They are unaware of their true nature. And that's a loving, caring person. Right? They just wrapped up in the flex life. They wrapped up in the fast life. They wrapped up in the media. They wrapped up in everything that the world is today. They are living in the fucking matrix. This is somebody who's just not as aware as you may be on a spiritual level. You know what I mean? They got to find a way to understand themselves and love themselves as much as they want somebody else to love them. Okay? And they may need to be invested into spiritually. Maybe they've only been with people who focus on their material things and what they could do for a person. And maybe they think that's how all men or women are. You know, but it's stemming from something within them. It has nothing to do with you. Right? So, what else comes with this Hangman? And it's the Lovers in reverse. Okay? They have robbed themselves out of the opportunity to have a true love. And they will always rob themselves out of an opportunity to have a true love until they find themselves, until they become aware of who they are, until they learn to love themselves. They will never be able to love you. Okay, so maybe in the past life you guys were a thing, but in this life they need to learn how to love themselves first, whether that be you or them. And that's why they have to stop being so insecure. They have to build up their confidence. They got to work on themselves, you know, and work on themselves spiritually and still be able to maintain this physical life. Okay? And they just have a lot of insecurities. And they're afraid if they invest into you, you're going to read them and see right through them. And you may not be happy with the person you get. They want to be I already got it. I'm already made. I'm already fucking established. They don't want nobody to see them struggle or go through the hard times. They always fake it like they got it. And they may have it, may just not have it the way they say they have it. I don't know. But the challenge is the breakthrough. To be able to overcome all of this shit so that they can have a true love. Because the Lovers is here. The King of Cups is here. The Hangman is here. The Emperor is here. The Wheel of Fortune is here. The High Priestess. The Strength. The fucking Ace of Swords. So it's like the cards are reading good. Everything this person has the potential to make it to the big time. But if a person don't believe in themselves, they can't make the right decisions for their futures. They can't love someone more than the capacity they have to love themselves. So this person just has confidence issues. They have an ego death that needs to happen, and they need to get with what's going on inside of them. They need to become one with their damn shadow. Hey, so until they can have that form of breakthrough, that is the challenge for them to overcome all the obstacles and life's challenges. So this Ace of Wands in reverse comes with the Knight of Pentacles. They have to take their time with themselves, take some action, make the offer, take a chance. They've been planning, doing all this, doing all that. It's like they got everything they need. It's just all out of order. But if they take a chance, that could be the breakthrough. If they offer something solid, that no matter where I'm at in life, I'm confident enough in me. I'm a manifester. I'm sure we going to have a great life, and I'm going to be able to be a provider, or have it like that. But if you never take a chance, you will never know. So the challenge is even making the offer to even have the breakthrough. The challenge is realizing I don't have to have it all figured out. I don't have to be the richest man or woman in the world first to get the love of my life. So this person is just, afraid to even take the chance because they ain't fitting the standard of society. Okay. Wow. And it's the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Family over everything, right? This Ten of Pentacles represent the good life. It represents a comfortable life. It represents enjoying the little things in life. Enjoy the things that money can't buy. That's this person just focus on material things. And that's their biggest issue. They're too stuck in the 3D material matrix. They do not know how to enjoy the things that money cannot buy. So they can't get a return on it if they don't invest into it, if they don't know what it is. So this is the challenges for you or your person. To let the material world go. To show up for yourself every day. To do what you told yourself you was going to do. To have the discipline to do what you told yourself you was going to do, even when it's hard, even when there's no reward, right? That builds you up, okay? So, what's crossing the energy? And it's the Three of Wands. This connection could be great. Maybe in the future, maybe when this person had a little time, maybe when they learn to open up and manifest and stop worrying about what the outside world thinks. When this person go in and open up, the beauty of them will shine through. Okay, but maybe it's going to take some time. Because right now I just see somebody standing there looking at what could be. Looking at what could be. Okay. So this is the energy, Pisces. Let's get a practical self-care oracle to close out the reading. Whew. A practical self-care oracle for Pisces, please. Pisces, you have give less fucks. The less you give a fuck, the happier you will be. Okay, so you can't spend your time focused on why a person this or that, if it's pertaining to this relationship or anything in life. It's not you. People are dealing with their own insecurities, their own egos, and projection could be a thing sometimes. But the less fucks you give, the more you know yourself, the happier you will be. Don't let nobody's actions dictate how you live your life. Don't let nobody's insecurities rub off on you like you're the problem when the problem is actually them. So the less fucks you give, the happier you'll be. This is the energy. I hope it resonates. Let's get a word from the chakra wisdom to promote positivity, to see which chakra needs to be worked on, or to simply get an inspirational quote that we could say to ourselves each and every day. Pisces, you have the third chakra, and it's the solar plexus chakra, and this one is relevant to personal power. I just got to put my glasses on to see it. Okay, so I choose to be myself and to express my truth. I have a positive influence on the people and situations around me. I allow my integrity and confidence to shine, which instills more confidence and belief in myself, and then encourages others to have natural confidence in me. Okay, so I do not allow my personal power to become egotistical, manipulative, or exploitive. So personal power is the positive energy. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, go ahead, hit that like or subscribe button. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support. And remember that your comments are always welcome. This is all I have, Pisces. As always, be safe, be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.